In June 2023, I was driving to Bicester Heritage to meet Howard Jackson from 2G BioPower. He claimed they could turn used tyres from any vehicle into fuels, and I couldn't wait to meet him. Sadly, he died 3 months after we met, but I wanted to share this film in memory of Howard.
Where there's muck, there's brass. I'm a farmer's son from the Lake District, so that adage sits well with me, but it's true. And everything you throw away, you've had to buy it in the first place. If there's one thing that failure cannot stand, it's persistence. And in the last 3 months, this oil, it's tyre pyrolysis oil, has been refined and it's been sent out to UK garage forecourts. And in 2 to 3 years, major tyre manufacturers are going to be using recovered carbon black from tyre pyrolysis to make not just rubber grommets, but to make tyres. Literally a circular economy. There's 2.2 billion used tyres produced every year globally. They've got to be dealt with. And tyre pyrolysis is a great way of dealing with it because it's a waste and we can't bury it, we need to use it. My name is Howard Jackson and I run a company along with my fellow director Mike Tuck called 2G BioPower, and it basically stands for second generation biofuels that give you a bit of woof, a bit of power, just like the engine in this red E-type next to me. I started in the building trade and I used to refurbish pubs and restaurants. One day I got some work at Brands Hatch and it was refurbishing hospitality units, and I really got involved and I thought, I want to race cars myself. So I started racing Hondas, a Honda CRX Challenge. Wasn't that fast, but I wasn't always at the back. And then I moved on to Vauxhall Vectras, where I set up a 3-car team. It's a great way of doing business. And that was trucking on quite nicely. Again, I was never first, but I didn't do too bad. And it gets your name in the frame, you make contact. And then I caught septicemia in the early noughties. I ended up nearly losing my life, but I didn't, touch wood. But I did lose part of my left leg. And that made me think big time. I mean, I came out of hospital still breathing, fortunately, but I was Mr. Angry for a while. And then I realised I've got to put all this energy into something positive. And I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll promote biofuels using the motorsport, because it means then I'm getting the best of both worlds. I've got my motorsport interest and I'm doing something worthwhile for the planet. And that's where it started, back in April 2006.
Just give us the vision.
The vision. The vision is to get help from the government to underwrite the feedstock and then get a UK plant up and running and to be producing more and more fuels and turning more and more tyres into fuels and reusing the carbon black in new tyres. There's a big market out there. Let's go out and get it. And the best way of doing that is motorsport. And I mean top-line motorsport.
Like your old days?
Yeah.
Back to your heritage?
Yeah, which is where I started.
Having established Howard's inspiring past, we thought it time to get down to the technical stuff.
So we get shredded tyres in, probably between 20 and 80 centimetres. That is put into a retort that's sealed. It's purged with nitrogen, so there's no oxygen in there, and then it's heated from within with a gas. We've got the ash in the bottom that's turned into carbon black into tyres, and the steel can be removed with a magnet. And it's a very good quality steel. So you've got 3 commodities, basically. It's like a loaf of bread. You've got yeast, flour, and water. We've got steel, carbon black, and oil. You've got to raise the money from an investor to build a plant, but they need guaranteed feedstock. In the UK, it's a free market, so there isn't one big company controlling all the tyres. And that's another reason for me meeting with DEFRA. I'm going to try and get them to underwrite the feedstock supply, so we can go to an investor and say, right, we know we can get 30,000 tonnes a year, and that's crucial.
Howard, I'm going to say thank you very much for that. It's been genuinely fascinating meeting you. I'll shake your hand.
Oh, we'll be in. We're not We're not parting company now. You've got me for life.